Okay, so what I was gonna say is that I was talking to Brandon Merlot this morning, and I think it's pronounced Merlot, and he's from Quebec. I think he's from Quebec, Canada. And so he was saying that there was an 11-year-old that was killed this morning or sometime today, and by her abductee and or by her abductor. And I was just wanting to make a response to that video because I believe that the world is corrupt, and this is more of just a chat video. It's not more. It's a little bit of an ASMR video slash chat. So what I wanted to say is that, Brandon, the world is corrupt, and you can't really do much about it. It's sad, and it can make you depressed and angry at times. But, you know, people are sick out there and they do some sick stuff. But you just have to, remember that there are good people in the world too that do good. It's sad when you hear about people that, take children and abduct them and do the things that they did to that one little 11-year-old that you were talking about. That's real sad. But those people won't get away with it. Hey, were you on Brandon's stream earlier? That's so sad. I was just making a spoiled brat. Your squishiness, I bow to you. I was just making a little video to Brandon because it's kind of hard. It's hard to let your emotions be known, you know, and let your emotions. But what I was wanting to tell Brandon was that, he was really upset today about that, and I was just like, oh boy. And I was like, oh hey Stevie, how are you doing, hun? Thank you for spreading the love. Spread that love. I need to go back and look at your videos. Yes, yes, Brad. It was just terrible. But I was telling Brandon that, it's like there's evil in so many people, and you know, I'm not gonna get into political things, but I mean, I'm sure you know of, some news stories and stuff like that that feature, people getting off, uh, killing their children and stuff like that, or spending. The world is a harsh place. So much evil, and it is evil. It is evil. But there's also good people. I mean, like they just put snippets of people on the news and stuff like that, of people being evil and stuff. And it is. There's a lot of evil in it, but there's a lot of good too. So it is sad. It's sad when you see things like that. There's people that get off in prison and stuff like that for good behavior after what 5, 10 years for killing somebody, and it's like that's a life snuffed. Yes, but it's rare to know good people. The evil outweighs the good, in my opinion. Sadly, it does. I agree with you. There's a lot of evil people out there, and it's funny because sometimes when I'm out, and this is just the way it is. It's just this way. It's just this way. But I think it's because of society. And he's fine. He's fine. He was just, you know how he is. He gets real. And actually, I saw a part of Brandon today that I did not see before. He was very passionate about and very emotional about this issue about the child that got killed. And I was very sympathetic towards him because, usually he rants and raves about different things and they're funny, but this one was more, this is serious stuff, you know what I mean? And I took this very seriously, what he was talking about. And not that I don't take other things that he says, but they're more comical, I guess you could say. Like when the person came and stole his his package from his house. I was just like, I don't think Amazon did anything. I think somebody stole. I was driving, so I couldn't see the live, as I don't text and drive nor mess with my phone. That's good. I don't either. I don't. In fact, I get scared when I see people doing that. I'm just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God! Everybody around me is doing. I start counting how many people are texting and driving, and it's scary. It's scary. Me too. I'm a little stop. I'm like stop. Yeah, I'm like stop. Me too. But what can you do? That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't do nothing about it. People are gonna do what they do. It's just like a friend of mine that said one asked me when she got her license. She was 24 when she got her license, and she said, "So Nikki, if I just do, stay in my lane and go the speed limit and stuff like that, I won't get in an accident, right?" She asked me that, and I said, "Well, I can't promise you that." I said because there's things you can't control, like other people's decisions. They could come into your lane and run you over. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Yeah. Hey, Hardens James, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm starting to tear up because of the I don't know what's in the air. There's some kind of allergen. But anyway, what I was saying to Brandon is that he was showing a oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You're doing all right? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. If I'm not crying, I'm tearing up because there's something in the air and it's making my eyes water. I don't know what it is. I wish I had like I'm just gonna use this shirt. Oh, nothing. There's a YouTuber. His name is Brandon Marlowe, and he was upset because he's funny. He's real hilarious. I love watching his. Oh, it's just an allergen. There's something in the air, and yesterday my eyes were watering real bad. But he was talking about how some child was murdered. He's a funny fellow. He's really funny. He makes me. You have an air cleaner, like one of those diffusers. I know I need to get one. Can you hear it, like in my like my nose and stuff like that? But it's my eyes. They were a purifier. I need to get one, absolutely. But I'm not crying. It's just there's something in the air. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, my Brandon bear. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, but what I was saying is that this he's on my. I mean, you can see him. He's a good guy. He just he's funny because he rants about. If he's there, he knows that he rants about different things, different topics, and he's so funny. He's a good cook and stuff like that, and I love watching his videos. But what I was gonna say is that this morning he was upset about a very serious topic about a child that he heard on a Amber Alert that went off on his phone, I believe, and it was like a child that was 11 years old that got killed by her abductor and or his abductor, and he loves children. I love to joke a lot, so if I say anything stupid, it's just just you trying to be funny. No, 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 it's fine. You can be funny even if we're talking like this. I mean, it is what it is. People are who they are. It's just that he was so upset about that, and I just felt so bad for him because there's so many people's hearts that are broken about things like that, and it breaks your heart when you see people, especially when they get off when they get off, and I won't say who, or get political or anything like that, or because some people, one time I was mentioning something like that to a friend, and she was like, "Oh," she goes, "He should have gotten off," and I was like, before I had a chance to like say anything else, that was it. I was like, "Oh, okay," because I didn't want to make any. In the end, they'll have to answer for everything they've done in life eventually. Yep, karma comes to bite you in the butt, and sometimes in the throat. So I mean, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But you know what? You can't get away with stuff like that in life, and if you do, it's eventual. The eventuality is, we all face the eventuality of life. But yeah, it is. And people don't think about that, but they just think, oh, like they get so angry. And yes, it's angersome. How you say angersome, I guess you could say, but it makes me angry to see little kids. Up to me, when I see a child or an elderly person, I mean, not in between. It's in between is like like a young adult or a 30, 40, 50-year-old person that gets murdered or whatever is sad in and of itself. And it's heartbreaking for that in that instance. But sometimes people put themselves in harm's way. They go out at night, and they shouldn't be places that they could end up they could end up getting themselves hurt or whatever, either alone, things like, not that they deserve it, but it's just like, sometimes people put themselves in that position, but like the elderly, you hear of them getting beat up and murdered and put in the trunk and, killed, and then little kids that are the same, their innocence is taken, and then the elderly, they're defenseless, and so are children, and it's just very sad. So I understand, like, Brandon's, to a point, his you know the way he feels in his heart about the child that was murdered this morning. But there's other kids on the TV that I see that have been, because I watch a lot of ID channels sometimes, and even on here I watch criminally listed, and some other shows on YouTube, crime stories, and it's so sad because they get off. That's the thing. It should be a life for a life. And I'm not talking about like accidental manslaughter. Oh, I do too. I love the IDHD. I do too. I don't like watching. Yeah, I don't. It's not that I get my kicks off of it. It just reminds me that it's sad. Like, I actually watch it for the how they how they figure out, like, forensic files. Oh yeah, Sergeant Kenna. He's got like a Kenna. He's got like a following of little old ladies. I don't even watch the news. It gets me depressed. I don't watch the news either, especially celebrity news like TMZ. My husband used to watch TMZ, and I would be like, "Turn that off," and he'd say, "What's wrong with it?" And I said, "I don't care about those people. I don't care. They're just harassing those celebrities." There's one with a lady called Dale from the FBI way back. Oh, I think I know who you're talking. Is she a black lady? TMZ is trash. It is. They go and harass people and get like. I mean, I'm not saying that celebrities don't, they don't put themselves out there to get harassed, but still, I mean, it's harassment. And they go over there and they get their kicks off of making them upset and stuff like that. And I'm just like, leave them alone. Who cares about what they're doing? Like, let people alone. I hate that. She has blonde hair, white, about 50 or so. Is she on the ID channel? Because if she's on the ID channel, I probably have watched her before. I don't watch it a lot. I don't watch television. I have my TV off all day long. It's not until my family comes home that the TV is on and I get on my computer. I don't like watching a lot of television that was like 5 years ago. Dale, that sounds so familiar. But I'll have to look that one up and see. I like Dale Brown. I'll have to look that one up. I like Candace DeLong. How was your Valentine's Day, kitty? Good. I just stayed home. I didn't do much. I just stayed home. Man, look at me. I'm just like, oh, I need that purifier. I have a friend that sells purifiers. I need to go and buy one for her. We were watching a movie last night. What were we watching? We were watching Ant-Man. We were watching Ant-Man. Oh, how was yours, by the way? Spoiled brat. Well, I like the forensic, but there's no. Yeah, I watch those over and over. The forensic files. How was y'all's Valentine's Day? Was it good? Did y'all do anything fun? Did y'all get it on? Good, spoiled. How about you? That's the get it on holiday. You know it. You see people getting candies and stuff, and you're like, you know what's gonna happen later. Sorry about that. That's TMI, but I'm just thinking about that. I'm just like, that's so funny of me. It's the love holiday. It was awesome. I got a huge puppy plush chocolate and 22 new 22 bomb chicka wong wong wong. I didn't do anything with a girlfriend, just some woman I know. Oh, that's good. That's okay. I was at Dollar General last night and they kicked me out. Basically, they kicked me out of there. The guy was following me around and was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, we're about to close." And I was like, "Why is he rushing me?" And it's not even 9 yet. And then he came and he was, oh, because he had a date. He had a date with friends though. Look at my eyes. Oh my God. Anyway, he had a date. He was telling the cashier, he said, "I have a date." He said, "I got to get out of here." And I was like, oh boy. And then he said, she said, "With a woman?" They never did that to me. They just look out mad at me at the door. They look mad at the door. This guy was ready to go. He wanted to get his Valentine's Day started. I was laughing. I was just like, why is he rushing me? And then she was just like, she's a real pretty Nigerian lady at the cashier, and she at the register, and she was just like, "What do you have going on tonight?" And he was like, "I got a date. I got a date." But then he was like, "I have a date with friends." So I don't know whether he had a date with a girl and with friends, or if he just had a date. I don't know. It was weird. If someone random comes in here, they'll think you're crying, like something. No, it's really true. Did you remember to wash the stink between your fat bowls this morning? Oh boy, here we go. Remove. People think that that makes me upset or like that, like, uh, maybe a date with himself. Oh, I don't know. No, I know. It looks like I'm crying, but I'm not. It's something in the air. It's something in the air. I don't know what it is about people that they. That's the first time I've had a troll like that. But they think it's funny. But you know what? Well, no, it's, you know what, they think I what do you call it? Like I get hurt by that, but I don't, because I have a husband who loves me. I have family and friends who love me, and I know I'm not ugly. So what's I'm just saying that it's funny because it's like people think that I have low self-esteem, and I don't. I have really really high self-esteem actually. I'm kind. I'm beautiful, girl. I know. It's like that's exactly right. It's like, are we at elementary? The only thing that makes me do is like just remove them, and I'm just like, okay. Actually, someone asked in a video yesterday if I farted, and I answered him. I actually told him, um, you look my beautiful aunt. Good. You should have high self. I do have high self esteem. I really do. I really truly do. I don't think I'm ugly. In fact, if I was, I know my size, and it is what it is. I take medication for this, and I'm also, I need to stop eating certain things and drinking certain things, but it's hard. Losing weight is hard, but at the same time, it's like I have a husband who loves me, and I love myself, and it's like you think that I'm gonna care about what one person, the random person hiding behind a, even if even if they were my enemy, you think I'm gonna care? No. It doesn't even make me laugh. It makes me just remove them. No, but one guy told me yesterday, or somebody told me, said on one of my videos, did she just fart? If I want to see ugly, I look in the mirror. Oh no. I tell that to people. No, I don't. I don't argue with people. I don't argue with people. I just laugh it off. See, look, it's starting to go away. I don't know what it was. It was kind of like a moving, joking. No, but I mean, like, there's actually something funny. It says, Dr. Phil said, there was a meme that says, Dr. Phil, he goes, you're fat. He goes, don't try to sugarcoat it or you'll eat that too. It's just a picture of him. It was a ghost holding onions in your, I don't know. It was weird. It was like all of a sudden I just got real, like a burning sensation in my eyes. I don't know if it's just something in the air in here. I don't know. Weird. But now it's starting to clear up. Dr. Phil. I saw that one. I burst out laughing. Dr. Phil is hilarious. You did see that meme? It says, "Don't try to sugarcoat it." It says, "He'll eat that too." And I started laughing. Man, I started laughing hard at that one. But I love the CRISPR drawer one too, where it's got cartoon comic, and it has something you touch, then it got, I think so. I will eat that coated lie. Yeah, I think what it was is that when I was putting on my makeup this morning, I think what happened is that I had some on my nail or something like that, because these are my real nails, and I think I touched my eye like that, and I don't want to do it again. And then I touched the other eye, and I started rubbing it, and I think that it just, something with the makeup started making me all teary eyed. So it's okay. But you know, I'm a big girl, and I'm not like saying, oh, I need to be a big girl and stay this way. I'm more or less like, Wash them darn hands. I know. It could be I think some of my makeup, I think I'm allergic to. I'm gonna have to go to the dermatologist and see what's going on. But it's just funny to me. When you grow up and you have like a husband and you have like your mother and you have your friends and you know you're not in elementary school anymore. That yeah, it's common to be allergic to makeup. Maybe some of my makeup is old too. Maybe I need to go and get some new makeup. I think it's probably one of them that I've had for a while. It probably is cheap makeup too. That I use one cheap makeup. How long you been marrying, if you don't mind me? Oh no, I've been married almost 20 years. I got married when I was 19, and my husband was 21. We don't have any children. There's no children. That makes me a little sad, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, cheap stuff, cheap makeup. But yeah, I don't know. Some people. What was I gonna say? Oh, anyway, I'm not even gonna give that guy or girl a thought anymore. My dogs are like play fighting and they're like getting mad at I don't know whatever they're getting mad at. But anyhow, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Brandon Marlowe, he's great. He's a great guy, and I'm glad that he is what do you call it? That he's online and stuff like that. Hi people. Hi Bobby Newsom. How's it going? Bobby, Mr. Robert Newsom. Isn't that so? Like, not everyone needs kids. I only wear eyeliner. That's my only makeup. I can't do face powders and lipstick and eyeshadow and all that stuff. Really? Huh. Hello, Bobby. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. And you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm doing great. I just had an allergy attack. It looked like I was crying. You probably would have gotten on and said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I would have said, "Nothing. I'm just having an allergy attack from my makeups." Man, I wish I could do like you, spoiled brat, and like get up in the morning and go, I'm not gonna wear any makeup today. Nope. I have to put makeup on. Not that I don't like my skin, but I don't know what it is, but when I don't put makeup on, that's when I break out. I don't know why. No makeup for me. It looks exhausting to put. It is exhausting to put on. It's a hassle too, like for making videos and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to put my makeup. I wish I could just get up on the, to make a video, an ASMR video, and not have to put makeup on. But nope, life is that way for me. Makeup on. Gotta do my eyebrows. You don't need makeup, your natural face. Aw, but I do. I do. Some people have real tight pores. Me, my pores are open and ready to get bacteria in them. Anyway, I hope y'all are all doing good. Yeah, Brandon Merlot. How they go? They do that. Cats do that. And they go something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to do a cat hiss. You would think that I would have a cat or like a bunch of cats, but I don't have any cats at all. And it's because my husband, he refuses to go get the shots. He's such a jerk. I'm just kidding. He doesn't go get shots so that way I can have a cat. It's so sad. I have little puplets. I have dogs. I hiss at my kitties if they do something bad and they always run. Oh my god, their hisses are probably like bad words and you're probably like cussing at them. And they're probably like, what the? Their hisses are probably like, I'll kill you. And you're probably telling them that you're going to kill them. And they're like, get out of here. Can we see your dog? Yeah, hold on. Let me turn this thing around. Hi, Bubbin. What you doing? What you doing, the puppies? There's the puppies. Waiting. Did you see them? They're on the floor. They're just being spoiled. They're spoiled. They're like this, it's like a what do you call it? Like a daycare here. It's like a daycare. When I'm doing my videos, they're doing all sorts of stuff. The spoiled life. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, what's it like to be a dog? I'm like, what's it like to be a dog and be able to be taken out to potty, come on in, Get some food, get a snack, lay down on the pillow, relaxing, have everybody cater to you. You know what I mean? What's it like? But yeah, it's a relaxing life. But then they get the stick sometimes. They get a little swat on the butt whenever they don't hurry up and go potty. And it's cold outside. And I'm like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go potty, go potty, go potty. And my neighbors are outside and they're like laughing at me. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, I hate living in the city because I have neighbors and you have like people that are like live right next to you and they're right there. I mean, you can't play your music. Have you ever seen a movie called Good Boy? No, is that a dog movie? I saw Marley and Me, man. We were on our anniversary, my husband and I, and I was like, let's go see Marley and Me. And we had a Labrador Retriever, and oh my God, we walked out of that movie like so depressed and crying and stuff like that. Yes, it's really Marley and Me having. I had forgotten I read the book like when I was a kid, and I was like, didn't I read that book before? Oh my Lord! I said, why did we go see this movie? I remember we went to Panda Express afterwards, and we were like crying and stuff. Our eyes were all red, and I said, this is our anniversary. Why did we go see that movie? I was like, that was just terrible, terrible. I was like, that's a terrible movie. Hi, Matt Kukla. How are you doing, hon? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Nikki. My friend just texted me. Nikki, how are you doing? You doing okay? I hope you're doing good. I'm just here. I'm here chatting around. I was starting the chat by talking about something sad, and then it looks like I'm crying, and now I'm just hi, Spled. Oh, spoiled. Matt Kukla. Matt Kukla. Yeah, so I wish Brandon was on so that way he could rant with me. Rant and rave. But anyway. Yeah, so well, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready because what time is it? It's already gonna be one. I made a video and I'm gonna try to upload it and get it all set up and stuff like that. But thank you guys. Spoiled Brad, if you're at work, have a good day. And Robert, Bobby Newsom, Spoiled Brat, Kukla, how that saying? I keep saying Kukla. Like, I like how that's not right, Kukla. I should do that in my ASMR videos. Kukla, 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 Kukla. People would like that. Kukla, 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 Kukla. There's like cookies and there's like a bunch of others like that people say that are like good sounding and that's a good sounding word like cookies, sleep. You have a nice name. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and edit my video, put it on there. Yes, do it please. Yes, I did an inaudible video. An audible video. Look at my dogs. Watch. Spoiled. Spoiled little brats. Spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. It's a daycare. You see my daycare? Thank you. Kukla means doll in Russian. Oh, really? So you're Russian then? Yeah. Did you see them? They're laying down asleep because they wag their tails. They're happy little pups. They're happy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go so that way y'all could watch my video later if y'all want to. And I got to go. Yeah, I do too. So, bye, Bobby. Bye, Mike. Bye, Spoiled Brat. I hope y'all all do good today and y'all have a good day. And I look forward to seeing y'all later, okay?